still had life so rough. So after wallowing in my sorrow, time to face the mirror. Started out again, I knew this time I'd be powered by my hope. Buckets on my dope, but to go with a flash, only to fall on my ass. There is a God and a couple we must stand, standing tall is all. Started out sitting alone, unwanted by ones. Practice only found the battle fast. Hit it hard, bounced up as I'm tough, still had life so rough. So after wallowing in my sorrow, time to face the mirror. Started out again, I knew this time I'd win. Powered by my hope, buckets on my dope, but too long with a flash, only to fall on my ass. There is a God and a plan, but we must stand, standing tall is all. Started out again, I knew this time I'd win. Powered by my hope, looked into my dope, I took on with a flash, only to fall on my ass. There is a God and a plan, but we must stand, standing tall is all. Standing tall is all. What's up, people? Come on now, it's Friday night. What y'all got up? It's Friday night. Now, it's right before Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Now I love the holidays. Don't get it twisted. I sat in a cage for decades thinking and missing and thinking about all the times I was missing and not being able to spend with my loved ones. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. And then it got to the point where, I was some of my loved ones were inside with me. You know what I mean? I had a couple people, I'm saying, my folks, we would get together and make the best, do what you can. You know what I mean? And same way people do it out here, we do it in there. We you make the best out of what you got. That's it, that's all. So, I spent some decades in prison. And one of the things was the food change, because nowadays all they give you is the little piece of like turkey lunch meat, but it's like half of it is dark meat and the other half is light meat, and it tastes like crap. I hate it. I stopped. I don't even, I don't even go when they have those meals like that. Back in the day, they used to have, on Thanksgiving, they would give you a whole turkey leg. And for people that know, when you in a maximum security prison and they're giving out turkey legs in the chow hall, this is on your tray. But when you leave to go out the door, if you don't have the turkey leg to turn in, you're not getting out the door. And they're serious about that. They are not playing. If you try, they will make you look, you're not leaving out the chow hall until you go get it. You was issued, everybody got one on their tray. It don't matter what you did with it. Cause I was paying people. Hey man, let me get that turkey leg. Hey man, let me get that turkey leg. Hey man, let me get that turkey leg. Man, I'm supposed to make it do what it do. I'm gonna take it home, spice it up, hook it up, twist it, turn it, and make it into something totally different. And me and the homies, we gonna grub. Man, one of these days I'm gonna have to make a spread for y'all. That's the thing. I try not to mess around, but that's the thing, when you're incarcerated, you ain't got nothing but time. You know what I'm saying? And if you're doing time, you're doing a little bit of time, you want to, do the best time possible. You want to have a little creature comforts and, get you some zooms and wham whams. Those that don't know about the zooms and wham whams, and you missing out. Because you gotta have your snacks, your goodies, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I remember when I first went to prison, my thing was the Nutter Butter cookies. Oh man, I love Nutter Butter cookies, but in prison you can't get them unless you get a package. You're allowed to get one package every 3 month quarter. So every 3 months you can get a package and you can get, special stuff saying, but you got to have somebody that's going to be willing to pay for this for you. And that's the thing, everybody don't have that. People be out here burning bridges and messing up relationships, and then when they stuck up in that cage, they ain't got nobody to send them nothing. But that's okay. Those people come in handy too, because those people, you know what I'm saying, that don't have nobody that was out there. Maybe this dude was a crackhead and he burnt up all his bridges and don't have nobody, you know what I'm saying, to send him nothing. Look here, I'll make a deal with you. I'll send you a package. What do you need? If you need a pair of shoes, I get you a pair of shoes. If you need some sweatpants, I get you sweatpants. If you need something specific, I can get you what you need, and you get the rest of the package, and you give it to me when you get it. But you keep your stuff. AZ on the tap in, cuz. What's up? ZG, I see you. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. Appreciate you. It's Friday, man. It's about to be Thanksgiving, man. I got family coming into town. I've been working, trying to, get this place situated, represent, make my people feel good. But I look forward to the holidays. People don't understand. I spent over 20 years in prison. So, in there, I remember when I first was incarcerated, my first Christmas, they gave you the bag of candy, the bag of peanut. It's a whole bunch of shelled nuts. It's almonds, walnuts, all kinds of them. And then they give you 2 pencils, 2 Kool-Aids. This was every Christmas. And this was this wasn't paid for with tax dollars. This was, paid for by the religious groups that work there, and they provide this stuff. They want to give it to the inmates. Look, it's some candy and some peanuts and some cocoa and some coffee and a couple envelopes and a couple sheets of paper and envelopes so you can write your family. And this was every year. They give us that every year. And then that went away. They took that away. They don't even give us that now. I don't know how it is now, but, I've been out of the system for a while. But, the system changes and evolves and different things come in and different things go out. It's all part of the slave plantation. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You make the best of it. You do what you can with what you got to work with. That's all you got. On Thanksgiving affairs, potato tots and hamburgers. You get the little red address books that about it. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? With the Christmas package, you know what I'm saying? It comes a little address book. Brand new, you know what I'm saying? You have it. Some of the stuff is useful. People don't know if you're incarcerated, you make do with what you have. You know what I mean? So those little things, you know what I'm saying, make it a little bit better. We're already incarcerated. What more you want to do to us? We've been beaten down enough. Calendars in the back. Calendar in the back. Yep. Man, but you know what I'm saying? That's the thing, we made the best. I remember, you know what I'm saying, when they had the turkey legs and you would have to turn in the bone going out of the chow hall, and I was buying people's turkey leg. Hey, let me get your turkey leg. So then they give me the turkey leg, then they try and leave. Then they come back over to the table because I got a Ziploc bag from the tortillas, and I'm sitting here, ripping the meat off. My homeboy was clowning. He was like, damn, cuz, you look like motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, Fred Flintstone over there tearing apart some, you know what I'm saying, some pterodactyl wings. Oh, the homies was clowning. Everybody was laughing at me. Yeah, I didn't care, you know what I'm saying? I had me a big old bag full of meat, all turkey. You know what I mean? I'm just, man, it's going down. We got turkey burritos coming. But, like I say, you make what you do. Holiday slam spreads where, man, you already know everybody puts in, you know what I'm saying? That's when motherfuckers go big because you're trying to show off, you know what I mean? Man, look, my holiday spreads, you know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day when you would get, you know what I'm saying, a gang of food. I remember when I first went to Donovan, they gave you a half a chicken on Sunday. Man, I was buying people's chicken all the time. Couldn't wait for Sunday to come around. Hey man, let me get that chicken. Hey man, let me get that chicken. Hey man, let me get that chicken. I got 3 cigarettes for that chicken. If you in the 16 building, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you will trade anything you can for a cigarette. Everybody but a pedophile eats. Man, you ain't never lied. But then that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? They eat somewhere, you know what I mean? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a joyous holiday, but we were inside, you know what I'm saying? In certain places, when I was in Donovan, I had some decent holidays because I had a bunch of my loved ones around me. I had a bunch of homeboys, you know what I'm saying? And Donovan is a Dago prison. So that was like our yard. You know what I mean? If anybody knows about the 3 yard back in the day, SDC was stupid deep every day. You know what I mean? All day. You know what I mean? We had juice. We had so much juice where if we found out a homeboy was just got here on reception, that's the 4 yard. We could, you know what I'm saying, pay the clerk to get the other clerk to move that inmate over here for temp house to pending, you know what I'm saying, his transfer. So we'll get to spend time with him on the yard, you know what I mean, during the day and hang out with him, make sure he got what he needs, you know what I'm saying? We look out for, you know what I'm saying, those we can. But Donovan, you know what I'm saying, I spent what 8.5 years there. So we had a whole bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying, hooked up. It was people before me that had foundations laid and shit set in stone and that was our, you know what I'm saying, that was headquarters for San Diego Crips. I can't speak for nobody else, but back in the day, ask somebody about the 3 yard. you know, we had it going on. And everybody wanted to come over there. We couldn't move everybody over there, you know what I'm saying, but the homies, you know what I'm saying, that we could, you know what I'm saying, we tried, you know what I'm saying, it was certain times with people, hey man, you know what I'm saying, if I come back, get me back over here, you know what I mean, and people would leave and come back because it's a reception, a prison. So people are coming in, return to custody or, you know what I'm saying, coming back with a new case. And, you know what I'm saying, you never know. You might be level 1, level 2, level 3, or level 4. You know what I mean? Hopefully you're not death row because if you do, you're going straight. But, you know what I'm saying, we had our part, you know what I'm saying, set up and we had a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of party favors. Let's put it like that, but we made the best out of a bad situation. We was all incarcerated. We was all locked up. Wasn't nobody happy. You know what I'm saying? We was all missing our family. You know what I'm saying? If we could, you know what I'm saying, we would have done something different. 99% of us. But that's what it is. No one wants to be away. And that's the thing. I grew up, you know what I'm saying, my family was messed up. We had issues. But you know what I'm saying? I grew up, you know what I'm saying? My family got together. You know what I'm saying? People came from out of town, you know what I'm saying, and moms, you know what I'm saying? Moms was a cook. So, I remember, you know what I'm saying? My grandfather would come once a year. He would come down and visit, and he would bring a whole crate of apples, a whole big ass box. And I ain't never wondered why. But then, you know what I'm saying? One time I seen when he was leaving, when he was loading the car up, my mom bakes. My mom, you know what I'm saying, was famous in the neighborhood for cookies and baked goods. Mom, that was her thing. You know what I mean? And she would sit there and chop up all the apples and make apple pies, homemade. You know what I'm saying? Fresh crust, everything. You know what I'm saying? And she would make stacks of pies. We'd have a stack in the freezer. I'm talking about literally, we'd have a whole stack in the freezer. You know what I mean? Because my mom would gift them to people, and you know what I'm saying, come, you know what I'm saying, take them to church and pass them around, share, you know, and everybody loved getting some, you know what I'm saying, some of my mom's goodies because, like I said, moms had skills. So if anybody knows the mom like that, you know what I'm saying, mom stayed in the kitchen, moms was in the Betty Crocker books, had her own little recipes and doing her own. She would take stuff and make it her own just to be different. But hey, it The proof is in the pudding, you know what I mean? You know, she didn't raise no little kids. We was all a little extra around the midsection, you know, but ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, that's for me, that's a baller's gut. I just ain't got the baller's part to go along with it. But I'm working on it. So what's up? It's Friday night, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got something going on for Thanksgiving? Who got something going on? What's up tonight? Where the party at? What we doing? We going to the beach? Who with me? Where we at? Anybody? I guess not. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know. But that's the thing. I grew up in the same type of house because, you know what I mean? Same way moms was just cracking on you know what I'm saying, and showing love. That's what I was raised with. You know what I mean? You know, we shooting the dozens. We talking about your mama. We gonna talk bad about you all day. But if we don't talk about you, we don't care. You know what I mean? You know, and I'm the same way. You know what I mean, you know, sometimes I think I be hurting people's feelings because I just be talking, I just be just clowning, talking smack, you know what I mean, you know, making fun of people. And I don't mean to be hurting nobody's feelings, but you know, I got jokes. And that's the thing. If I didn't like you, I wouldn't make fun of you. So everybody lighten up, you know what I'm saying? You know, take it easy, you know what I'm saying? It's the holidays, you know what I'm saying? You know, accept a joke or crack a joke, you know what I'm saying? See if you can make somebody laugh. Put a smile on somebody's face. That's what everybody need to do for Thanksgiving. Put a smile on somebody else's face. That's it. If you can do that, use a good man. Use a good woman. Just go put a smile on somebody's face. It don't matter whose it is. Put a smile on somebody's face. So what's up? It's Friday night. We got anything going on? No. Because now when you talk about food, oh man, you know what I'm saying? You got me going, you know, because definitely had a sensitivity training back in the day. To you, the fan, the Dago sees. Yeah, you know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? You know, but that's the thing. If we wasn't fucking with you, it's probably because we didn't like it. So you know what I'm saying? You know that says something right there. You know what I mean? You know, you there. You was one of the folks. Because that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, I grew up clowning was what to do, you know what I mean? You know, now, you know what I'm saying, you say something and everybody, you know what I'm saying, you know, is pointing at you and you know, hey man, you know, I don't know where I don't know what changed from like the Generation X, the people that I grew up around, because you know what I'm saying, look, we was everywhere. You know what I'm saying, you know, like they was talking about when you was a little kid, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but when that light came on, you know what I'm saying, you had to have your ass in the house. I wasn't one of them kids. My parents let me run wild, you know what I mean? You know, and I did. I didn't I'd be out all night. I'm a little kid, you know what I'm saying? How the fuck you staying out all night? And then I come home, you know what I'm saying? You know, my parents wake up and I'm in bed. How you get in bed? I came in the window. Pops left food for me in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? You know, I went and got something to eat and went to sleep. I just came in around 2. I'm a little kid. But that's the way it was, you know. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where it changed from the Generation X to the kids we got now, because kids is messed up now. I hope I didn't do it. I might have, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Extra emotional entitlement nowadays. We had rhyme to reason, and even if misguided and wild. Hey, we did. We had planned. We had, you know what I'm saying, you know, there was a reason for the things we did. And I don't know, you know what I'm saying? You know, we wasn't scared, you know what I'm saying, you know, to look. It was people in the neighborhood that used to send me on missions. And Dot used to send me on missions to go get her a bottle of Jamie '08 and some motherfucking Winston 100s. And I would walk down to the store because she gave me the money and I get to keep the change. I don't know how much change is going to be left, but you know what I'm saying, you know, I'm expecting some change. Get some candy. What you mean? But I had a paper and a note, you know what I mean? They gave me a bottle of alcohol and a pack of cigarettes and the change. And I got my candy. And then I walked back, you know what I'm saying? Delivered the product. And I was happy, you know what I mean? Because hey, give me a cup of change. I'm gonna make a run. But that was the way it was. The whole community. I know people in the neighborhood that would let me drive their car. And it's like these people have seen me, you know what I'm saying? I've been in and out of cars ever since I was a kid. Literally, you know what I mean? My uncle gave me my first car when I was 13 years old. It had a blown engine and he didn't expect me to ever get it running. So, me being me, I took the car, pushed it down to my buddy's house, who's a mechanic, paid him with some rims because he had a car and he wanted some inky webs. He wanted some rims for his car. So he told me, oh, your engine's blown. You know what I'm saying? You need a new engine. I'm like, well, how do I get a new engine? Just get this kind of car and I could take the engine out and put it in this car. What? Oh, man, no problem. He's like, man, but I want you to get a car like mine and the rims. Okay, no problem. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay me first. So I got him the rims first. Then I got him a car like his. Then I brought him a car that had an engine like mine. And then, you know what I'm saying, he took the engine out of the high model, you know what I'm saying, and put it and got rid of the whole car. I don't know what happened, nothing. You know what I mean? He put the engine in my Monte Carlo, and you know what I'm saying, it was like 2 weeks later after my uncle gave it to me, right? Now it's Dookie Brown, got tan interior with some Kragers on it. Psh, man, I'm out there scrubbing white walls, shining bumpers, everything. I love that car, but I'm just sitting in it. And now finally, you know what I'm saying, I found a way to get it hooked up. So now, you know what I'm saying, it's out in front of my mom's house. So she's like, where'd that car go? What'd you do with that car? And now here it is 2 weeks later, you know what I'm saying, I'm rolling around in the car, but now I'm 13 years old. I'm in the 7th grade. I'm going to Gompers. I'm in the 7th grade and I'm pulling up in a 7.7 Monte Carlo. So now, you know what I'm saying, this is, you know what I'm saying, what? This is 13. So I was what? Man, damn, it was like 85. So 1985, if anybody knows, crack was king. You talking about the 80s, yeah. So, I had the car. I pull up. I remember there was, okay, now Gompers, some people that don't know, Samuel Gompers is a secondary school in San Diego. You go from 7th, and 8th grade, but then you can stay there and do 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, all in Gompers. You know what I mean? It's a junior high and a high school. So anyway, you know what I mean, there's girls that are way older. So this girl, she's like, you know what I'm saying, damn near grown. She was in the locker next to me. Man, I used to be drooling. Man, she was so fine. She was beautiful. She always wore all these pins and stuff, you know what I mean? Back in the day, it was Prince. So she would come in all purple with a million Prince pins. You know what I mean? But she was fine. So she was so fine. They did if anybody know about Gompers back in the 80s, you know what I'm saying, they had the Bach the Rock, but they had the talent show. So the talent show was at second lunch. I'm in the younger classes, so I go to first lunch. So I don't get to go to second lunch. So I'm like, man, I ditched. I'm going to second lunch because the girl in the locker next to mine, she's going to be doing Sex Shooter. She's playing Apollonia. They wearing teddies and everything, and this is junior high. I mean, so, oh yeah, I'm a ditch. I'm going to watch. So, you know what I mean? The school let them do it and everything. You know what I mean? Sex Shooter, shoot. Are you there? Is anybody there? Hello? All righty. That was crazy, man. I don't know what happened. It just blinked out on me. Where y'all at? Everybody all right? You okay out there? Okay, you out there? You okay? Give me a thumbs up. Anybody? Somebody? Oh, okay. Somebody send me something. All right. I'm here. Enjoyed the live. It did freeze. What up, OG Snow Rock? Corey, I see you, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Appreciate you. Shout out from Dallas, Texas, man. That's what's up, man. Texas. I'm getting back out there, you know what I'm saying? This next year, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go out there, you know what I'm saying, visit the family again. Wife family, we went out there, man, you know what I'm saying, had a blast. Families in East Texas. We ended up, taking a train out there. Ended up, renting a RV and going up to the Brazos River doing some fishing. Man, I love that river. That thing was nice. It was a bunch of big bass. I had a good time. I had a couple of good days on the river. But I wanted to do more. I'm going to get back out there again. Have me some more fun. But yeah, I found out that was the biggest river in Texas. So, yeah, it was nice. Dallas is dope. Hope you come here and enjoy yourself. Yeah, I don't know, my company, we got a yard in Dallas and we got a yard in Houston, I believe. Uh Man, but that's the thing, I'm a Cali boy. I love it out here, man, but they making it hard to live out here. They making it hard. It's hard on the yard, man. They charging us for the weather out here. Hey, no complaints. I'll take it. Home sweet home. I love California. I just, just got to get away a couple weeks ago and go camping up in the mountains, Lake Marina. Stay counting those blessings, not the stressings. Did you guys go crawdad hunting to sell them to the pet shops? No, my auntie ate them. Man, I took my cousin out to the San Diego River. Now I grew up, fishing in the San Diego River. And my best spot was where the Home Depot is now. If anybody knows where the Home Depot's at on Mission Gorge in San Diego, right behind there is the San Diego River. That used to be my spot. When I was a kid, man, we used to catch crawdads there. And then we took them home. We took like a half a 5-gallon bucket full of crawdads, just full. And we took them home. And my auntie from the South, I didn't know, you know what I mean? And my cousin, he's like, oh, yeah. Auntie gonna cook these? I'm like, what, you tripping? Like, nah, she cooked those up. We ate those. Cali expensive. I've been in Cali once in LA. Yeah, don't go by that. LA is overcrowded and it's I like the outer parts, the away from people parts. Yeah, you got to come to San Diego, man. It's beautiful out here. It's so much out here, that people don't even know about. History, it's a lot. Igloo cooler full. Get you 30s. I know what you talking about. Go to bed. Why, cuz? What's up? Against the grain. Where you been hiding at? One. Man, I'm in here. Shit, ain't no going to bed. Big whack in the building. Man, that's what's up, man. I appreciate all my folks for always tapping in with me, man. You know what I mean? That helps my channel. It helps my numbers. I appreciate you all. But what it do, what y'all got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Thanksgiving, I'm looking forward to it, man. I love being able to spend time with my family, my friends, my loved ones. I wish, you know what I'm saying, I get more of my family. I got family that comes out of town, so I'm very, very happy to be able to spend time with people that I haven't been able to see for a while. So these are family members that I haven't seen for a while. I'm looking forward, Turkey Day. Yeah, that's only because you want to eat some. Well, put that turkey down. Nah, hey, I be doing different stuff. I be trying different stuff. I tried a turducken 2 years ago. Me and the fam ordered a turducken and then smoked it. Damn, that's crazy. We smoked a turducken. That's crazy. It was good too. Nah, I had heard about it. I seen it on TV. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, so I wanted to find out. And you know what I'm saying, I had been looking it up. I sat in prison. You got to think, you know what I'm saying? I sat in prison for over 20 years. So all that time I'm sitting in prison thinking about, watching TV, watching all the stuff that goes on, all the stuff that people are doing. That's where I first seen a turducken with John Madden. That fool took his whole hand and just stuck it in and cut the turkey in half because it's a deboned chicken stuffed inside of a deboned duck, stuffed inside of a deboned turkey. Bam. And then you cook it all. So, you know what I'm saying? Really, and what I heard about it is that people know duck is a greasy bird. It's oily meat. So the oil and the grease from the duck keep the turkey moist, keep the chicken moist. People didn't know that. So that's the thing, I'm saying? A lot of time when you're cooking a turkey, it'll dry out if you overcook it, if you don't cook it right, if I'm saying, miss a step or something, then it dries out. And it's not good when it's dried out. So you want it to have that juice. And I heard that the turkey releases its, oils when it's cooked, and that, also flavors the turkey. It was good. I like it. Turducken. I want to smoke a turkey, cuz, but I'm scared. Why are you scared? What the problem is? Low and slow, you know what I'm saying? You just got to get it going. Once you get it going, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. What kind of smoker you got? Your wife got me a Traeger, man. That thing is, you know what I'm saying? That's too much. I don't even know how. The damn thing got Wi-Fi, dog. I'm supposed to be turning it on while I'm at work or some shit. Yeah. Man, that's way too high tech. It got a big ass, you know what I'm saying, a book I'm supposed to read just to know how to use it. I just want to grill. You know what I mean? It took me long enough to learn how to cook with fire. You know what I mean? In prison, we ain't got no fire. You cooking with a stinger. You got a hot pot. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. Yeah, Traegers are the shit. Yeah, I know that. Hey, that motherfucker is sick. It does everything. Man, I put it in there and I put a brisket in there. 23 hours straight. I didn't even open it. I didn't even open it to look at it. I opened the lid to put in some more pellets, and that was it. Toilet, but man, look, I hated those toilet paper bombs. I learned how to do it when I first went to the pen, but I hated them toilet paper bombs. But if you want hot water, you make do. Stinger for sure. Hey, I remember making a stinger out of the belt buckle. Take the straight state belt buckle, the wire on one piece and a wire on the other piece. Got some cardboard in between them so they don't touch, and that'll boil your water up quick. Man, hey, look, I was boiling a bag of wine to make to catch the alcohol that boils off of it. I would put 2 stingers in a 5-gallon bucket in a bag of wine with a bag on top of it. You know what I'm talking about. And the bag would be glued. You put tape on it to hold the bag up. So the steam goes up into the bag and it gets on the plastic bag on the sides, the condensation, the pure vapor, the pure alcohol. So when that vapor gets onto the outside of the bag, you pluck it with your finger, and it runs down and it runs right to the corner of the bag where you got it draining into your bottle. Ask a bum where you been hiding at. It's Snow Mix-a-Lot. What's up with you, Ask a bum? Where you been hiding at? I ain't seen you in a minute. But no, you know what I'm saying? That pure alcohol, that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's that white lightning the motherfuckers be making, the moonshine. That's the prison moonshine. That shit is flammable. I seen the motherfucker set his cell on fire in level 4. And if you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Okay, in level 4, the doors, they got little holes, like, you know what I'm saying, about that big around all over the door so that they can see in. And then they got, you know what I'm saying, your tray slot and all that, so you can see out, they can see in. I've been banging in the there you go. Wait, you better better watch out, man. Them dudes is cold over there. I saw my celly do that with a belt buckle into Hatchby. Cuz had a V number. Yeah, hey, I learned it from old school too. Oh, don't let them wires touch. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So, okay, so you got the cells with the holes in the door. So you can look out and look into people's cells, especially at nighttime. If they have the lights on, you can see right in there. You know what I mean? You can see whatever they're doing. So this dude was up in the cell and he was making some white lightning. You do this late at night because they come and they count and then they leave. And then they come back at a certain time and they count and then they leave. And then that's it. For the most part, the cops are going to be over there wherever they hang out and party at because they be having straight, you know what I'm saying, freak sessions. I done heard stories from the cops. But nah, you know what I'm saying? The first watch staff, the night staff, those are the ones they don't want no problems. They just, you know what I'm saying, they here to count. That's it. They don't want you to do nothing because they don't want to do no work. But for real, you know what I'm saying? The dude was in his cell, and I guess, you know what I'm saying, his stinger, whatever it is, sparked or touched, and the alcohol caught on fire in the bag or however he had it. And the whole cell was just on fire. Now, you look into a cell, you do your work like that near the vents in the front of the cell. So, you know what I'm saying? The fire's in the front of the cell. So the door is right there. You see flames. And it's like, what the fuck? Because the dude is trying to put it out. And he's on the other side where the bunk is. Him and his bunkie, they throwing shit, you know what I'm saying? But they can't get to the water because the fire has that whole area, you know what I'm saying, consumed in flame. So I guess his alcohol, you know what I'm saying, burnt up, blew up, and you know what I'm saying, burnt half the cell. And then the police, they're like, what the hell is going on? Because it's nighttime. So they hit the button. Now they got to do work. Oh, they not happy about having to do no work. They not happy about that. But the dude, you know what I'm saying, got some he got burnt up. He got bad burnt. He had to go, you know what I'm saying, get some skin grafts and shit. But that's the thing, people up in there, you know what I'm saying, just trying to, you know what I'm saying, that's a hustle. I know people that make wine just to sell so that they can get the things they need to survive. Like I said, that's a hustle. And then a white lightning, you're getting $50 for 50 or $100 for a hot sauce bottle. You know what I mean? One of those little hot sauce bottles. Yeah. County jail, we would save our milk cartons from breakfast, juice cups, and lunch, and little clusters of sugar packs and cartons, and put it every day. And we. Yeah, that's the thing. When I first went to county jail, I went to the medical tank, and then there was everybody. You know, what I'm saying, my homeboy, laced me up, and it's one shower, and you know what I'm saying, like 10 cells, 4-man cells, 10 cells, and a day room shower. You know what I mean? And that's it. So, and then you get to go on the roof for exercise. When I got there, my homeboy laced me up. Look, when you go in the shower, it's a bag in there. Don't mess with it. You know what I mean? What I'm saying? That's how they keep it warm. The warm water keeps the, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep it warm. If it gets too cold, it'll mess up the fermenting process and won't create alcohol. GP, late tap in. I was cracking. What's cracking, everybody? Oh man, we here, you know what I mean? Just chopping it up, man, talking about that old, you know what I'm saying, drinky drink. Cause man, you know what I'm saying, I had homeboys, you know what I'm saying, that look, if that's what you want to do, that's your thing. I don't drink. I don't like alcohol. My father was alcoholic. I think it's poison. I think it's all bad. But on the yard, I had homeboys, you know what I'm saying, who would go out, you know what I'm saying, and pack their butt with drugs and bring them back so that they could, you know what I'm saying, sell and get whatever, you know what I'm saying, if they wanted some drink, if they wanted some, you know what I'm saying, whatever it was, you know what I'm saying, Party favors are everywhere. And money, you know what I'm saying, if you got money, you can get whatever you want. If you in prison, it doesn't matter. That's reality. Anything that you can get on the streets, you can get on that prison yard. And if the staff ain't bringing it in, the inmates are. That ain't gonna stop. And I'm a hustler, so I'm gonna keep it real. I'm trying to, find a hole in the gate. I'm trying, I'm trying to make it happen, Captain. Cause I ain't with being broke. I don't, I don't like, look, I done been in situations where I didn't have, and it was rough. So, I done been where, okay, where people got and people, and then at the same time, it's each one teach one, I got laced up by my homies, So I did my best to lace up the homies that I fucked with. The homies that was SDC, if you was with it, and you had half the ability to make the shit happen, I give you all the game I could. You know what I mean? Anybody that know me know that. I'm not gonna be a gatekeeper trying to hold my folks back, talking about gamers to be sold, not told. Nah, man, get up in there, go get that, come back with that. We can split that. We need to start working together. The more we work together, the more we can do. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? You got to reach out. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with your people. Get at your folks. Holla at your folks. There's so many doors that'll open up. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is holla at your folks. Holla at your people. So what's up, people? What we got up for the night? It's Friday night. Anybody got anything going on? I've been cooking, cleaning, trying to get everything ready. What we got? Facts. What you got up, Whack? What you got up for this weekend? You ain't doing nothing? Oh, I still got some work to do. I still got some cleaning. I still got some this and that. But nah, it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? Life is great, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. I'm able to be here, to be a part of it. I spent 2 decades in a cage away from, away from all my folks, and none of that was worth it. None of that was, sipping bourbon. Shit, I gotta get that tire change in the expedition before the snow comes. Yeah, you better get on that. Shit, I gotta get a tire changed on the damn lowrider. I got a damn flat. Oh well, it can sit. I can't do nothing with it right now. You know what I mean? Money funny and credit won't get it. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. I'm gonna be going back to work soon. You know what I'm saying? Arm better. You know what I mean? I can feeling good, But I'm blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? I woke up this morning, you know what I'm saying? The man gave me another chance to see another day. Every day I ask him to give me the strength, show me what he wants me to do, and help me to get it done. I'm here, man. You know what I'm saying? When the load coming out, bro, man. You know what I'm saying? Money funny, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get there, this disability, man. This ain't enough. Nah, you know what I'm saying? It was enough for me to survive and get through, you know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. My wife, she been working hard, taking care of me and the house and working, so I'm giving it up to her, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying, I got to get back to work, get back on the grind, you know what I mean? I ain't with being broke. Hey, I'm grinding here too, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't forget about me, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like, subscribe, share, tell somebody about it. Share it to me if you ain't got nobody else to share it to. Hey, I'm not playing, you know what I mean? All that shit helps. Every time you see it, hit me with a comment, hit me with, you know what I'm saying, something. I appreciate it. All the, you know what I'm saying, like I said, all the love is appreciated. It's Thanksgiving. I'm thankful. I'm thankful to be alive. I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful to be able to tell my story. I'm thankful to have a platform. You know what I mean? This ain't much, but this is my spot. And we're going to stand tall. We're going to continue to stand tall right here with Snow Rock. Nah, I'm just loving life. Life is good. I can't complain. I can, but don't nobody want to hear it. I know y'all already heard. Yeah, yeah, I know. Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's all gravy, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy fisting to tap out. I'm fisting to let this go. I'm fisting to say bye-bye. But I'm going to see y'all next Friday. Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? That'll be after Thanksgiving. If I can move, I'm going to get on here. But I'm going to be full because I'm going to be eating. Thanksgiving is coming. Hey, y'all have a good one. Stay safe. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family. Peace.